Hey guys, what is going on? Thank you very much for clicking play. It's Gamer James here. Right, I had planned to do the Paris Saint-Germain game. Um, Now, I did actually record it. And I'm about to say something that you're probably not going to believe when you see the score, but the audio didn't record. Nothing to do with my settings, all the software's fault, obviously, I'm sure you understand. That Paris Saint-Germain game ended with a 4-0 defeat. Absolutely spanked, absolutely spanked. We were never in the game. Shows there that we've got 8 shots on goal. It never showed any of them. All the highlights were in our half of the pitch. I think it showed pretty much every single one of their 11 shots on target, to be honest. We got absolutely destroyed. Didn't help that I had to play a formation without a defensive midfielder because I didn't really have one, because both Baumgartlinger and Aranguiz are out injured, which is never good. So what we are going to do instead, we are going to do this match against Augsburg and possibly the Gladbach game as well. So we will see how that goes. Yeah, so the squad is looking very threadbare, and you can see already, look, I mean, they're just a lot of tired players in there already. And if we just pop back to the schedule, we have got Saturday, Wednesday, Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, all the way up to the international break. So we are really up against it in terms of fitness here. We have just lost as well Vendel for about 7 weeks with a knee injury picked up in Paris, which doesn't help things at all. One thing I can just update you on is the transfers. Obviously the deadline day has been and gone. Absolutely nothing happened on our part. No ins, no outs. The good news is we kept hold of the likes of Çalhanoğlu, Hernandez, Campbell, Brandt, all the ones that were attracting interest. Bernd Leno. No offers came in, so that is fantastic. So we've got a good squad to go through. Unfortunately, if I just bring up the unavailable players, you can see here we've got Vendel, Baumgartlinger out injured, and a lot. I didn't actually realise I can't just bring players up from the under-19s because it says that they're not available. They're because they're unregistered, which is rubbish. Not good at all. So we are going into this game with Augsburg with the following team. We are playing Benny Henrichs in that defensive midfield role. He wants to be on a defend duty, really. He can be on support. His stats are not bad actually in fairness for the role. If you look, I mean, his stats are good. He's just not used to playing there, so it's going to be a bit of a struggle for him. We've also got Vladlen Yurchenko. He'll go back to being a deep line playmaker. Kevin Campbell, Rigioni Emiliano. Rigioni gets his first start of the season. I thought I'd give him a game, get some fitness into him. Charles Aranguiz is just coming back from injury. He's going to be out for like a day, so we are going to have him on the bench, maybe give him 20-25 minutes in place of Henrichs, who will undoubtedly need to come off at some point. He's passed the fitness test, Aranguiz. They've said to limit him to 45 minutes, so he should be good for 20-25 minutes. Yeah, Hernandez might be one that I'll look to bring off as well. Kiesling's back to full fitness, which is good. So, yeah, Sead Kolasinac is now going to get some fitness because he's going to... they're saying it'll be a draw. Really hope not. I could really do with getting a win on the board. Benny Henrichs takes it. He takes captain's armband because there's no one else. So yeah, there's no one else to take the armband. So he's the only one there. All right, let's assertively go out there and impress. Oh, come on! Let's passionately tell them they can make a difference. Well, that's just brilliant, isn't it? That's going so well. He doesn't need anything. Stadium's looking good. It's full. No doubt it's absolutely rocking. Augsburg kind of going to struggle this season, I think. Let me just move those match stats because they will probably be behind my face right now. Put them down there. Yes, Augsburg will probably struggle now because their manager, Andre Breitenreiter, he left to take over at Schalke, and he's the one that really brought this team up and were punching well above their weight, to be fair. I think they even qualified for the Europa League last season, I think. So it's going to be a big season and a tough season for Augsburg, I think. Hopefully we can pile on the pressure a little bit, and a bit of misery for them today. But it's Augsburg on the attack at the minute, and Finn Bogerson to Bobadilla. Oh, it's a lovely move, and Leno saves from Kuja Choi. Augsburg destroying us on possession in the opening 12 or 13 minutes. Yurchenko clears that corner though. Staphylidis, I think he's he used to play for Leverkusen, I believe. I think he went to Fulham as well at one point. But we're not well, we've had, again, this is like the Paris Saint-Germain game. It didn't show any of our shots on goal, and it hasn't done so far yet either. And we are just, I think, have I got it? I bet I've got it set to higher tempo as well. Oh no, it is set to normal. One of my tactics is set to higher. Could do with slowing it down a little bit, I think. Oh, what is that from Kolasinac? And why has no one gone for that loose ball? Paul Verhaag puts the hosts ahead just before the half hour. I mean, they've just given him the freedom of the ground. The whole stadium. They've just given him the entire place, just said, do what you want with that. And he scored. And we are in serious trouble here. Schmidt, and again, he's unchallenged all the way through to get a shot away. This is not going well. I'm going to have a look at this in a minute. Regioni takes his free kick, but it's awful, and Marvin picks it up easily. And they're on the attack again here now, and they're just carving us open. Look, they're just carving us open. What is going on? Bobadilla makes it 2-0. And this is an absolute nightmare start to the season now. 2 draws and what is and a thumping in France, and what is looking like it could quite easily go the same way in this game. Regioni, and we're not getting anything in their half of the pitch at the minute. Kolasinac now, what can Brandt do? It's the first time I've seen him in the game, and he's just gone down. And there is just nothing happening at the minute for us. We are just not making anything happen. It's going to be 3-0 here as Koa just runs through, decides to take pity and just give it back to Leno. But he just ran through. There's no tackles going in at all here. What is going on? Right. There is not a teacup still intact inside that dressing room. Let's have a look at these instructions. What is going on? It says stay on feet. Should I... I'm going to tell them... I don't normally use get stuck in, but I'm going to get stuck in. We're going attacking. We're going to play it slightly deep because they seem to have run through us at will. So I'm going to go slightly deeper because they must have some pacey players. Too many people that are just absolutely knackered on this game already. We're only like 3 games into the season and I've got players that are just tired already. It's ridiculous. And you're just not doing anything. What is going on? There is nothing happening here, boys. Show some passion. Right, here's Chicharito. What can he do? Yurchenko. Brandt. Chicharito and Kolasinac. Pulls it across, and there's Regioni, and he scored on... Is his league debut? I don't think he got on in France. I think that's his debut in... yeah, I think that's his debut of any kind for us. Yeah, certainly his first league game. So he's brought us back into it, probably quite undeservedly, I think you'd say. And he is going to now come off. Çalhanoğlu will come on for Campbell. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring Aaron Greith on. He's due back in full training next week. Tomorrow. So it's the old triple threat. It is the old triple threat. Why are you telling me that Aaron Greith has got an injury already? What? He's just come on the pitch and you tell me he's got an injury already? That is not even the same injury that he had, is it? Are we going to even get a chance? No, we're going to lose this game. Yachenko. Chicharito. Oh, just blow the whistle. Just blow the whistle, ref. Just blow that whistle. Just blow that whistle, ref. And that is it. We are done. That is a woeful result. I've just aggressively torn strips off them. Sorry, I got disturbed, so you might not see me tear strips. One of the kids came and bothered me. So, yep, that is absolutely woeful. I started out with this looking like I was going to try and do a 5-season save. I'll be looking to get 5 games in at this moment in time. So, yeah, we have been deservedly beaten there. Big decisions to make ahead of Gladbach. We'll give this tactic one or two more games, and then we will probably look to switch it up. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to click like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you again soon for another adventure on this hunt for trophies. See you soon, guys. Cheers.